If you want to experience a calmer, more fulfilling existence and even an enhanced quality of life, I got you. Today I am going to share with you my top habits that I am practicing for this year for my self-care. And without even wasting any moment, let's get straight into the video. Topping my list is eating right. Nutrition for my overall well-being. I have ensured that I at least eat a balanced diet that includes nutritious foods and drinks that are good for my overall well-being. Nutrition is very important for your body, and especially for us women. It's okay to have cheat days whereby you are going to take your junk food, junk snack, and that's okay. But I have ensured that most of the times, and I was doing this even before, but I am more intentional and I am more invested in what I eat than I did before. The next thing that I am doing, and this has changed my life massively, big time, it's moving my body. I have never liked working out, and this is because I'm always in perfect weight. But it has occurred to me that being in perfect weight doesn't mean that I do not need to work out. I work out almost every other day of my life. I have exercises like walking, I have exercises like running or jogging, which is a non-negotiable, like I said in my last video. Every day I have to either run or jog. There is no debate about that one. Working out regularly has helped me to be fit and flexible. The next thing that I am doing is prioritizing my sleep. I have always prioritized my sleep, and this is also a non-negotiable in my life. I have a specific time that I sleep, and I also have a specific time that I wake up. And sometimes the schedules are crazy. I end up changing it, but it has to be consistent. I do not do so many changes to my sleep schedule because also making sure that you sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time is very beneficial for your body. How beneficial? What are the benefits of sleeping at the same time and waking up at the same time? Rejuvenates my body. I have less stress. I have noticed that I am able to manage my weight properly, and I cannot forget that having a consistent sleep schedule sharpens your cognitive functions and also strengthens your immune system. Are you still going to have a distorted sleep schedule? I hope you're not going to do so. The other thing that I am doing, and I'm doing it religiously, is stress management. You've heard me talk about depression. You've heard me talk about chronic anxiety. Last year for me was a very heavy year, and especially the first half of the year, because I struggled with chronic anxiety. I literally had panic attacks in the middle of the day. I see someone, this is someone I am used to seeing, this is someone I am used to having conversations with, and all of a sudden I can't breathe. And I had to find a solution because I did not want to rely on drugs. I had to find a solution, a long-lasting solution that would enable me get rid of that anxiety either for good or put it in a manageable state. And what did I do that has put me in a better state? I practice meditation. I never liked meditation. I never thought it helped anything until I started practicing it consistently. That's when I started seeing the benefits of meditation. I do yoga, not every day. I do yoga, I do stretches. I love stretches. That is another part of my workouts that I love the most. I love stretches, and I do stretches almost every other day, 3 days in a week. Journaling and breath work. Breath work is very magical. I can testify to this one. I started with 5 minutes and then 10 minutes. I've stuck with 30 minutes because I reap a lot of benefits from doing breathworks. Breathworks, yoga, meditation, they leave you calm. They also help you reduce stress hormones, and also you get mental clarity. How can you start doing these kind of exercises as part of your self-care routine? Allocate time for interest and sports or activities that convey pleasure because they serve as an effective stress reliever. If dancing is your thing, go ahead and set a time out of your day to have a dance session. The next thing that I have incorporated in my self-care routine is mental health. And if you know me, you know I don't joke at all with my mental health. If I have to be with people that leave me anxious or leave me feel like lesser of a person, or I am in doubt, then I don't need those people in my life. I have started engaging in activities that nurture my emotional and mental resilience. You all know that I never loved meditation, like I said. I also never loved journaling. Journaling has been a struggle for me. But sometimes you have to put yourself in those places that are uncomfortable. You have to go past your comfort zone in order for you to become a masterpiece. And I had to force myself to journal. Let me tell you, journaling is the real deal. It's a game changer. And if you hate it, I hated it before, go ahead and give it a try. Give it a try for 2 weeks. See how it's going to change your life. See what it does to you. If you don't feel any change, then forget about it. I don't have to be worried about what isn't yet here, about the future, because that is what anxiety does to you. I don't have to be worried about what I'm about to eat or what I'm about to say or how things are about to be. I don't have to worry about that. I only need to be worried about now. And anxiety distracts us. It puts us in a state of flight or fight. It robs our peace, our calmness. And journaling is your best friend in this case. It is one of the things that is going to help you to navigate anxiety, to navigate stress. Not only journaling, but yoga, stretching, breath work, meditation. You need to incorporate these things if you need a better mental well-being. And I want you to remember this. Mental health investment is an act of self-compassion which you deserve, and nobody else can offer you this. Those that think that when I get money or when I get married or when I move cities, all this stress is gonna go away, all this anxiety is gonna go away, I'm gonna be happy and I won't have to deal with as much stress as I'm dealing with right now. You are lying to yourself. You deserve the best even now, because if you are in your best element at this moment right now, you are able to take responsibility and act upon your dream self. So start investing in yourself, in your mental health right now, so that you're able to make those moves. The next thing that is changing my life in my self-care habits, it's a well-established and friendly environment. When I'm having conversations with people that are inclined towards self-development, self-improvement, taking care of yourself and well-being, I most of the time ask them, does the environment that you live in or that you interact with allow you to be in the state that best suits you? Is your home full of dirty laundry all over? Is your sink full of dirty dishes? How is your wardrobe arranged? Is your toilet cleaned? Do you come back home in the evening and say, oh, exactly where I need to be right now? How is your bedroom? How often do you clean your bedding? Do you go out with an ironed and creased clothes, yet you want to feel confident? How is your environment? Who do you associate yourself with? I realized that every time I felt depressed, my house was messy. And there is a correlation between depression and a cluttered home. And once I started cleaning my home, once I started arranging, it doesn't have to be perfect arrangement, things around my home, even my thoughts got better. The depressive emotions started wading away. So how is your environment? And you don't have to do it, because when you are in that state of mind, you don't have the tenacity, you don't have the mental tenacity, the toughness, the resilience to get through the entire process of cleaning your entire house, your entire home. How about you start with the kitchen? Arrange everything, clean everything, make everything perfectly and well arranged. And the following day or the next hour, come to the bedroom and then come to the sitting room. Start small. Make realistic goals. Realistic and achievable goals. Guys, you're going to excuse me because of the noise in the background. The children in the apartment are playing and making lots of noise, and I do not have control over that, so you're going to excuse me for that. So ensure that your environment is friendly for who you want to be, for the kind of lifestyle that you want to have. The next thing that I started doing and I am doing is almost a cliche, but I want to share it because it's something we tend to forget, and especially if you are consistently in an environment that does not encourage you to do it, and that is staying hydrated. Do you know that adequate hydration aids in digestion, circulation, temperature regulation, and even your overall vitality? It's a very simple yet very powerful habit and has significant impact in our overall well-being. I realized that while I am at work, I am able to keep up with my water intake. But when it comes to the weekends, I don't do it. I do it in the morning because I am used to taking water in the morning, and that's it. And so I put systems, and my systems are very simple. Alarms. After every 1 hour, I have an alarm that reminds me it's time to take water. I might not drink water while at home on weekends, necessarily while at home on weekends after every 1 hour, but it's a consistent habit. The last thing that I do for my self-care is engaging in activities that make me feel good. It doesn't have to be something serious. Let me tell you what my activities are. I love cooking. So every time after work, I will come home. Even the simplest meal, I make it with all my heart. And I take time and I prepare that meal and I enjoy making it. The other activity that I love doing is creating content. It's part of me. Every single day after work, when I get home, I have up to 3 hours of uninterrupted focus to create content. Sometimes the content is created, so I have this time to edit my already filmed content. I've come to realize that this way, even when I'm tired, even when I feel stressed, it soothes me. It makes me feel alive. It calms me. It calms my thoughts, my mind, my entire being, and I enjoy it. So I want you to find one thing you can do at the end of the day. It could be walking in the nature. It could be drawing. It could be making playlists. Anything. You know what you love doing. That one thing that when you start doing brings you back to life. It makes you feel more alive. Maybe it's taking all the time in the shower. Maybe it's your skincare routine. Whatever that is. The last thing that I incorporated that I am doing for my self-care is intentionally cultivating healthy, nurturing relationships. Give me a reason why I should be surrounded by people who leave me feeling depleted and hating myself. Why am I inviting people into my home that leave me feeling like I am not enough? Why am I visiting people that are going to make me fake smiles and be immersed in conversations that I am not liking in the name of friendships? Surround yourself with folks that leave you feeling uplifted, challenged in a good way, encouraged, inspired, and empowered. Let go of everything that is holding toxic energy. How about you just let it go? It doesn't serve you. You have to come to terms with that. I keep on saying this. It doesn't matter if you've known each other your entire lives. If they hold negative energy, if they are toxic, let them go. If you are the one who is toxic, because you could be the one that is holding that energy, heal yourself. Healthy relationships are treasures contributing immensely in your mental equilibrium and your feelings of happiness. If you think they are not healthy for you, it's time to let them go. As painful as it is, it's time for them to go. How about if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you hit that subscription button right now and become part of the family? I am going to appreciate so much. Until the next video, go out, be the best version of yourselves that you've always wanted to be, and take care of yourself.